Just as I am without one plea. Methodist hymn 353. This famous hymn of faith and repentance was written by Miss Elliott, who lived from 1789 to 1871. Charlotte Elliott, as an educated girl, young, talented, and beautiful, misunderstood the love of God in her early years. At the age of 33, when she should have been enjoying life with every imaginable sense of comfort and ease, she became an invalid due to severe ill health. As a result, she was mad at herself, her family, and God. She complained, "If God loved me, He would not have treated me this way." This rebellious spirit not only poisoned her soul against God, but it also put a strain on the life of the entire family. To try to mellow the soul of his talented daughter, her father, Mr. Charles Elliott, invited the noted Swiss minister and musician, Reverend Dr. Caesar Malan, to be a guest in their home at Westfield Lodge, Brighton, England, in May 1822. Reverend Dr. Malan was seated at the dinner table with the members of the Elliott family on May 9, when Charlotte gave vent to one of her characteristic emotional outbursts, condemning God for his cruelty to her and criticizing her brother Reverend Henry Elliott, as well as her sister and father, for their lack of sympathy. After a few tense moments of silence, Reverend Dr. Caesar Malan said to Charlotte, "You are tired of yourself, aren't you?" "What do you mean?" she angrily asked. "You are holding to your hate and anger because you have nothing else in the world to cling to," he replied. "Consequently, you have become sour, bitter, and resentful." "What cure do you have?" Charlotte asked. And Dr. Malan said, "You need faith in Jesus Christ, the Son of God, whom you are trying to despise." Reverend Dr. Malan explained how God, as we know him in Jesus, could help her find peace for her soul, her mind, and body. Suddenly, Charlotte came to herself and saw herself as God knew her, and she was ashamed. She said, "Dr. Malan, I want to apologize for my disrespectful behavior during dinner, and I want to ask for your forgiveness. Also, I want your advice. If I wanted to become a Christian and to share the peace and joy you possess, what would I have to do? How would I go about it?" Reverend Dr. Caesar Malan replied, "You would give yourself to God just as you are now, with your fightings and fears, hates and loves, jealousies and quick temper, pride and shame, and God will take them all from you and put His great love in their place." At this, Charlotte quickly jumped to her feet and said, "I will come to God just as I am." 14 years later, while she was alone in her room meditating, Charlotte, now 47 years old, wrote her spiritual autobiography in 7-stanza poem, forming the words of the hymn. "Just as I am without one plea, but that thy blood was shed for me, and that thou bidst me come to thee, O Lamb of God, I come." The tune is Bishop Atto Brown by D.C. Nyamekeh.